Oh, Crystallis. Reveal
Shell,
to
did
me
you ever
your
get a new
hind
shield,
leg.
by the way?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you didn't. What is your shield value?
I'll have to look.
Let me guess. Pure garbage.
Maybe.
Okay, so after that creepy guy, we had an actual delivery guy come with a lunch that someone ordered, and he has a
Minecart.
cooler of food, and he's like, "Hey, where's this food going?" And the front desk girl's like, "Well, I need to figure out like who ordered food." He's like, "I ain't got time for this," and he just drops this very large cooler just in the middle of our waiting room, like full of patients, like awkwardly stepping over it and stuff.
Holy cow! Does someone in the office above you have like a cousin that does their own independent Postmates thing?
I don't know.
'Cause,
And
whoa.
we have like kind of a super lazy young check-in girl right now, and so like someone else is walking by and she's like, "Hey, this guy left a cooler just in the waiting room."
Oh, wow.
You have to
Yeah,
push
coolers.
coolers.
Yep,
like,
I'll
okay,
push. You guys
boxes of
defend.
donuts.
Alright, no.
Okay.
I think
Boxes
I
of
need
donuts
think I
I
need
can
help.
I could trust maybe, but like
Okay.
a cooler.
Yep.
Yeah.
A
I was
cooler
like, there's
just.
kidneys in there.
Well, yeah, come on. Like, if someone drops a cooler in the middle of a medical place, like that's a box of organs.
Yeah, I feel like security is weirdly lax at your place.
Yeah. Like,
And
someone's
then,
just gonna
like,
drop
I'm
a
going to hear
cooler.
a story a couple years from now that's, like, straight up somebody left, like, their
like
aunts.
anthrax or a bomb
Yeah.
bomb or something. Like,
I was
Funny
gonna say
story.
they just disposed of, like, their aunt's body because she was getting uppity, and so they had to deal with her somehow.
they just
so they
left her. The most they could think to do for her is to leave her at somewhere vaguely medical.
Nah, guys, she had to be delivered.
Yeah.
She had to be saved.
It was just so weird how many like jerk weird delivery situations we had in one day. So
Man, the delivery industry is like a crazy Wild West right now. Reminds me of YouTube circa 2010. 2007, more like it.
And soon found themselves wrestling with the Atlas Corporation as they fought over the same resources. As it turns out, word of a vault can travel many galaxies.
Galaxies? What's the scope of this universe?
It's Interstellar. Like, we spend a fair amount of time in space in the pre-sequel.
Yep.
oh yeah.
It's like Moon Borderlands.
It's cool. I like
could
it.
never. I don't know. When it comes to the scale of various science fiction series, it's like a solar system. Okay, a planet, like a like cluster in like a specific part of a galaxy. I don't know, okay, you know, just everything within like maybe a couple dozen light years from one another.
Oh! Hey, by the
Full
way,
galaxy?
guys,
Woo.
What happened?
you can set your field of view to 180.
What?
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 that look
Why?
Field of view. Here we go. Oh my God! It
Yeah.
breaks!
Can
we
you see
go.
the Can you see the universe? Cause I
don't
could
know,
for
it
a
sounds
moment.
scary.
It was amazing. Go to options,
The
video,
game.
field
Oh,
of view.
no.
Man, wouldn't you guys? That would be like seeing the world as a prey animal,
crap,
wouldn't
crap,
it?
they're enemies. They're enemies. Oh no, I gotta turn this off.
It's okay,
Oh,
I will
God, it broke the
protect you.
menu, too.
Ah!
It breaks the menu, sweet Jesus.
Ah!
What was field of view before? What was it, 90?
Uh,
90.
I had it at 100.
I put in
Ugh.
90. Woo!
That
I
was
not
a
enjoy
bit
that.
much.
The trip.
Who was that for? Cthulhu?
Speedrunners, probably.
So they can just turn their mouse one pixel and shoot behind them.
Pretty
Of
much.
course. Ooh.
I always watch, like, SGDQ, and I'm like, that would be awesome. And then I, like, look into what it would take to speedrun some of these games, and I'm like, no.
You're not even playing
like-
a game at any point. You're just.
It's like a
Well-
weird process more
Yeah.
than, like, gameplay, and I'm just like, I don't mind the idea of, like, kind of, sort of doing a speedrun, or, like, speedrunning a thing improperly for Yuck Yucks, but I never, ever want to, like, do a real speedrun, because, like, I don't think I could do it. I think I'd lose my mind.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
People are like, speedrun this. I'm like, don't get me wrong. I can 100% complete stuff. Like, I can be a completionist. But a speedrunner,
Hey guys, there was a side door back there.
I'd lose myself very quickly.
You're reminding me of what you and Coco told me about how people just drop in streams and they're like, I'll give you $1,000 if you can speedrun this.
I
Yes.
wish, but it's not even that much.
Look at the
oh,
store.
No, it's usually like $25.
Oh,
Oh yeah, there's
Wait,
like a
screw
I
that.
found a
save
door.
thing.
And it
I
leads to a
Hey,
ammo and
Moose.
stuff.
Wanna
What?
sell some? You want to get rid of some of that stuff in your inventory?
Okay.
Oh, flush rifle.
I'll keep
does not
pushing the
look
cart.
bad. Thank you,
I'll
Wand.
keep doing all the work.
That's fine.
That actually doesn't seem to. Although the grenadier thing's pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, if you turn up your field of view to 180, you get the experience of eating one of those donuts. That's what that was. That was donut level.
Oh, dude. I feel like I should do that. Like, next time we have a get-together at Rick's or something, just bring the sketchiest donuts I can find.
Oh shoot! Did I find a yellow weapon?
Tommy found him outside.
Yeah,
Oh.
found them in a box. Don't mind them, they taste good.
I feel like they were speaking to me. I don't know.
It's yellow. I'm gonna try this out. Oh, maybe I finally found my super broken weapon. Oh,
Oh, Godzilla just reminded me of that time that guy came in. I don't think it was $50 Godzilla. I think he was offering like 10 or something. He was like, answer these quiz questions or something.
The question that you messed up was name all the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I got the Michelangelo.
What did you say? What was one of the random ones you said? I think it might be a quote.
Raphael, Michelangelo,
You know, not to stifle your menial
Donatello.
victories with deep
Donatella, Versace.
Donatella.
Of
course.
I don't know. Monet.
Stop. But yeah, no, it.
They're
I've
like,
heard of-
only
I've-
one of you can answer. And since I was hosting at night, they're like, you must answer the questions. I'm like, okay, I like quizzes.
Yeah, I mean, it was whatever. Like, I just, if I don't want to play it, I'll be like, no thanks. But I've
Yeah.
heard of those stories where someone will drop in and be like, if you take no damage on this next boss, we'll give you $100.
Oh
And if
no,
someone-
no, I would
Like
instantly kill
literally,
myself.
if someone were to come into the stream
I
and say
can't
that,
keep up.
I would just say I'll pass, and I'll just go.
Yeah.
I'll die once on purpose. I don't want the
I
pressure.
would just stress out too much from the pressure. Even if it's like 50
I don't know if I
cents.
can get back up to you guys.
Yeah, where'd you go?
Oh, boy.
I know,
Oh.
you're like stuck
Are
under
you
a
in a
trap.
bad way?
You're the
oh,
Mew!
You're in a bad way.
He's the Mew! In
Who's the
Pokemon
Mew?
Red.
What?
The Mew
Oh, is he under
under
a
the truck?
Is
He's
he under a truck?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's under a truck. Quick, I'll pull him out.
It's
There we go.
Shell.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I got me a Mew.
I was fighting an ultimate badass and I realized
there was
that
a Mew
Shell's
that
like
could be found under a
escaped.
truck?
No, that was the rumor.
Well,
I
I think it was in the Japanese
in
one
the
though,
Japanese version. It's well, I can't confirm that was how you found it in the Japanese version, but Mew was in the Japanese version. The American one, they were like, hey, let's reserve it for events that only like 1%
No,
of
there was a
Pokemon
glitch.
players can go to.
Well,
There was a glitch you could do.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
actually caught me with the blue glitch. It works in blue and red, I think.
Oh,
Well, I did the missing no one.
It's a convoluted process, though.
It is.
yeah, missing
yeah.
no was easy, but actually, apparently the missing no glitch was like half of what was required to get Mew.
Nah, that's
I thought I did all
really?
the things.
Because
I did so many things.
for when I caught Mew, it was because you don't fight the kid with the slowpoke in Cerulean before you get to Gary's house, and then
my
when you
gosh.
get to Lavender Town, you have to find the house where you get. You have to have Fly, and there's that house that's outside of the town on the left, and there's a dude standing in front of the house that would challenge you to a battle, but you have to fly away from him just as the exclamation point
Oh,
is
yeah,
hovering
I've heard of
above
that
his
one.
head. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you
My
fly
gosh.
out, you defeat the kid with the slowpoke back in Cerulean City, you come back to Lavender Town, and then a menu randomly pops up when you leave the town, and then you attacks. And that's how you catch
Who
Mew.
figured this stuff out?
I don't
Who was
know.
like, these
I assume,
things they did
I assume
made the
someone
glitch.
found a way to hack it and read hex code or something, because I mean that's pretty much how they figured out to do the missing no glitch.
Yeah,
For
missing no was
Mew.
weird. It was fun though. I liked eating 99 Master Balls.
I'm
Yeah.
sure you did, Moose.
It certainly made the whole get every Pokemon thing easier. which is why I only ever did it in red and blue, and then gave up on literally every other game.
The interesting thing was, I think they took Celebi out of Silver and Gold as well.
They did.
And
Yep.
Yeah,
so they
for
had
an
it in the
event.
Japanese version, and then because you had a whole side quest where you would meet Suicune somewhere else, and you'd have to use the special bell in order to summon Celebi at that strange shrine in the forest.
Wow, I don't remember doing that at all. I remember
Well-
the shrine and never figuring it out.
Well, I mean, I didn't have the Japanese version of the game,
Oh,
but
it's
I was
only
always
in Japanese.
curious about the shrine. I'm like, huh, what
Yeah,
is
me
it for? And then it turned out it was because, oh, in the Japanese version of the game, you can get the bell. And
That's terrible. That's just racist. Why would they just leave that out?
Don't know if I jumped at that word because I know what they were trying to do, but
What were
I
they trying
seriously
to do,
wonder. They were like,
Joe?
"Hey, let's send this game over to this vastly larger country, and make it to where if they want some of these Pokemon, they gotta go for some people an entire several countries length away to get to the other side of their country to go get this Pokemon."
Ridiculous.
the interesting thing is though, the last couple years, I don't know if they're still doing this. Maybe they have been. I just haven't keeping up with it. But every month I was going with Wander to GameStop to pick up the cards so that we could get the special Pokemon.
She was
on the-
dedicated.
Oh yeah,
I was
I
dedicated
lost
to
doing that
interest.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll admit half the time it was just we happened to be at Target because Moose loves Target, and they were
Love
like,
Target.
"Hey, look, you guys want like 10 free cards to get a Pokemon?" I'm
Oh
like,
no!
"It doesn't work that way, but sure."
Joe,
We're-
we didn't go to Target last Saturday. They had the Pokemon cards and the posters.
Wait,
What
for
was
what?
going on?
They
For
were giving out Detective
Detective
Pikachu
Pikachu.
posters.
Oh, they were giving out what? Oh no!
Well,
Yeah,
when did
remember,
they
I
do
was
this
like,
at
Joe, help me
Target?
remember. We cannot forget.
I've only ever
Okay.
seen that at GameStop.
We can just go to Target like now. I mean,
I
after
don't
the
think
stream.
I don't think it's going on now.
Oh,
Also, Target's closed.
well then we'll have to get filthy rich and then buy them on eBay.
Okay. I don't think they'll be worth that, but
Well,
like that time that Lily and I went on a scavenger hunt. Okay, Lily loves these like terrible things called LOL dolls. I don't want to explain them right now.
what kind of scavenger hunt?
It's
They're not like brats or something, are they?
Go on,
Kind of, but
Moose.
they're
Go-
babies. It's creepy.
Moose,
They're
go on.
babies?
Describe them, Moose. Do it.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
they're
Describe
like little like
They're
party
like Cabbage
babies.
Patch Kids.
No, they're not that cute. They're little plastic dolls, and you have to unwrap them like 18 times. It creates a huge ball of trash. I don't
Wander,
think the
how'd you get
environment
up
likes
there?
it.
I took the elevator. You guys were distracted. I'm like, I'm just running for the exit, so I'm just gonna run for the exit.
And,
I don't know where the elevator is. Okay, it's up. I guess it's up here then.
Yeah.
Anyway, Target had a scavenger hunt for LOL dolls, and then like at the end you get a cool prize, and Lily's like, "Oh my god, cool prize!" So I was like, "Okay, all right, I'll be cool, mom. We'll spend like 2 hours
elevator?
in the scavenger hunt at Target."
Yeah. Wait, which
And-
elevator?
The cool
that one doesn't
prize.
go up. That one goes back down. I
This
assume.
goes down. Yeah.
It's okay.
Sorry,
I
Moose, we're
made it
trying
for
to
the
figure out how to
exit.
get
Oh,
out of
it's
here.
okay. Yeah. It's all good.
I thought it would. That's an out kind of situation.
It's
Gotta
cool.
find it.
I kidnapped the elevator anyway, so that's probably why it's hard to
No,
see.
there
that's
isn't
why
one
we can't
for
find
us.
it.
Oh.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
okay.
because y'all got on the elevator with me, and I was like, all right, going up, and then you all hopped off to go shoot dudes, and I was like, well, I guess I'm just going.
No, we're good now though.
Oh, did we never
Okay.
find the stash?
Oh, that one.
Well,
Well,
Moose
yeah,
thing.
we did. We did find the stash. Okay.
So, if they're LOL dolls, is it because they are laughing out loud, or what's the deal? Also, why are these
I
guys
think
here?
so. I think it might stand for lots of love. I don't remember. But they were made literally because of the popularity of those like unboxing videos.
Yeah,
on
they were
YouTube.
made because
Um,
YouTubers that do unboxing videos.
Yeah.
Well, so is it? Are they like those loot boxy things where you don't know what figurine you're gonna get in them?
Yes, but it's like
Yes.
has like 6 different parts because it's a mystery
Several
doll,
layers,
mystery accessories.
so you can have the experience of
mystery
opening a mystery
clothes.
thing several times. And yes, our Mother Earth weeps every time a child receives an LOL doll.
Oh,
But it's
Yeah.
fun for the kids.
Yeah.
Whoa!
But we talked about the effects in the environment.
It's not
and
damaging
she's
me,
cut
but it's
back.
still.
the effects
me
of
like
the
a deer.
environment.
By the way, Moose, would you like to get in the car?
Uh,
to-
Where are you?
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
hitting an area. I'm just hitting an area transition.
we
Yeah, you
gotta
can jump in
sh-
the back.
Like
Yeah,
I'm
well.
doing the boring stuff, so you guys don't have to. Don't worry about it.
We're gonna catch up.
I meant to upload a picture. Lily got a giant LOL pets from Brian's mom. and it's like this giant like they had ridiculous names. What was it? It was like DJ Duck and like Hoochie Mama Bunny. Like it was pretty bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
trying to think of what the equivalent of the mystery box stuff was back in my day, and the only one I can think of that I recall from the 90s was Puppy Surprise.
Oh god, Puppy
Vaguely
Surprise makes me
familiar.
uncomfortable.
They were kidding.
I'm-
Yeah, Wander
Remember
hadn't
Pound
seen.
Puppies?
Not to me-
Yeah,
not,
Pound
not
Puppies too.
to
But-
mention that it sounds like a dog dish.
No, it's funny because Wander was playing a game by the, what was it, the Homestuck,
Homestuck?
people?
Yeah, it
and there was a
was
Puppy
Hive
Surprise,
Swap.
and I'm like, you have to look inside it. There's gonna be something hidden inside it. And he's like, what? And it turns out, I suppose a little bit spoilers, there is like an essential item inside it. But the premise of it was that you bought the mother, dog or cat
It's
or
posted.
bunny, and they would have a Velcro section on their stomach, and you'd open them up, and there would be a randomized number and like coloration of offspring. So, and they would also have little bows on them to designate if they were male or female. So people would,
Interesting.
it's sort of like the little loot toys, but you just get a loot mother and you just see what babies you get.
Huh.
Kind of weird
It's
way of putting it.
not comfortable.
So my Puppy Surprise had four puppies in it, and one was a runt, and 2 were female, 2 were male, and 2 of them were twins, and the last one was Sleepy.
Was this all on the menu, or like,
Wait, what's going on?
He's still on dog dish.
I'm still imagining you're describing a dog dish. 2 of them are twins.
Dude, when we were in Bosnia, we were having like liver and stuff we were eating like a lot of weird foods that like a lot of people hadn't eaten before, and so there was definitely like conversations that people are having of like, wait, this is food? People eat this here? And that like mild horror as like they just served liver to everybody, and everybody was just like,
I think I really
this
need
is
that
not
new
okay.
shield.
It was tasty actually. Oh, we're supposed to go up here.
I love weird food. I will eat all the food.
Okay, Moose. Well, how about this one that I learned about today? In Japan, there's a dish called kani miso. Have you heard of this?
Kani miso.
Kani miso. So let me break down what those 2 words mean.
Yeah,
Kani is
please.
crab, miso is miso, right? So
That
what do you
sounds
think that
good.
dish is, right? You,
Sounds
you
like
think you think
miso.
it's like just a mix of
Like
of
miso
crab
salmon.
meat and miso. No, some call it no miso, which means brain miso, because it's just, but it's not specifically brains. It's whenever you're done taking the meat out of crab, anything that's left, you scoop it out and mix it with miso, and you just eat it. And it's just
I'd eat
this
it.
giant pile of blue and brown mush. And people supposedly enjoy it over tofu. So, would you try
Well,
that? Moose?
I ate sweetbreads once. Not
I
knowing-
mean, they do
I've-
say that if you like natto and uni,
I don't like
that you
natto.
might like kani miso. But it's
There-
apparently like an amazing dish to have in the winter with a beer. Very.
I was
Hello.
looking up what goes into sake, and I got concerned, and I'm not sure if I want sake anymore.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Sake is. I'm actually sipping on a bit of it right now. Sake is supposed to just be rice koji, and water, and
But then they put like squid guts and other shit into it, and I'm like, yeah.
they're not supposed to.
Maybe a specific
I was
flavor.
reading like an article about Portland sake and like how some of it is made and like some of the really high class stuff, and it's like squid guts,
Oh.
eel
Man, the higher
brains.
class
It's like
together,
what?
it's-
I mean, I wonder if that's high class, quote unquote, like how they put worms in tequila or something.
Yeah,
'cause-
probably is. But I
Oh,
was
man,
just like
that's
reading
weird.
about that, and I'm like, huh. I would like mead. That sounds easy and
I will
not
s-
concerning.
We'll say the weirdest food I had was when I was in high school. My family went on an Alaskan cruise, and I got the caviar plate just because my brother never being obnoxious. And we're like, let's get the most ridiculous thing. And there was like 10 different sizes of caviar, and the largest one was like a cue ball. I'm exaggerating. It was like a ping pong ball,
Yeah.
but it was
Pretty
very
big.
unpleasant. It was like the ocean in my mouth, and I don't mean that in a good way.
Ew,
Yeah.
gross. I mean, some people will grow up with that and they really love it. They'll be like, I go out of my way because they describe whenever you kill a crab and you open it, like the water that's inside there, like do not rinse that out.
Oh,
Like
so
Please.
gross.
boil the innards in the shell, like just put it over fire and boil it in its own innards and the water that's inside of it, because they say that's just the taste of the ocean, right?
Yeah, so
And
gross.
I don't know, I'm just saying, like, I'm sure if I were to try that and be grossed out by it and then try it again here in a couple years, I'd be like, oh, okay, now I get it, you know? Like, I would get it at that point.
Similarly, I cannot
Also-
have oysters. That just...
Well,
Yeah.
usually they're
Yeah,
raw,
I
too.
can't do bivalves very good. Also, Moose is just straight up allergic, so she
I love
definitely
them
can't.
so much though. Once every 5 to 10 years, I eat a whole bunch and like almost die. But
And
it's
just
so
deals
delicious.
with the suffering.
Just
What?
deals with something. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like swell up and get really itchy and nauseous. It's
Oh
gross.
no! What
It's
about clams
great.
and mussels and stuff? Do they
Mhm.
do that to you too?
Yep, all the bivalves.
mollusks.
Bivalves?
All them
Yeah.
bivalves.
What about scallops?
Not as
A
bad, but I
shell.
haven't had them enough. Now, also, there's so many places with
The
fake
shield there
scallops, so I
might be
never
good for you.
know.
Yeah, let me. Is it in the meds?
Yeah,
place?
yeah, it's the one on the top right. That's the special one.
It's only gonna give me 605 more shield capacity. Is that a lot?
You
Pretty
Shell-
good.
My
Okay.
shield capacity is 649. If it's
Recharge
giving you
rate's gonna go
605
down.
more, that means that your
Uh,
current shield capacity is dismal. And,
Okay.
And
Yeah, current shield
Fine.
capacity is 2.
like, I'm pretty sure she's still using your shield from
Did
the
I buy
beginning of the
it?
game. Yes, Shell.
I can't tell.
If it's not there anymore, you probably bought it. You should.
Oh no, I think it's still there. Let's see.
There is this foe. What the heck?
It's up in space.
Get in the air. Oh, for some, I was about to say get in the floor. But
Oh,
that-
I'm full. I have to sell.
Get
there are
on
more
the
things that rhyme
ground.
with floor.
These look like Metroid jellies.
Oh, these mushrooms? Oh, they
Yeah.
look like Metroids? Yeah, they do look like Metroids.
Yeah, they
Mostly
do
little
have-
claw things on the side.
They remind me of those shitty crabs in Subnautica. I hate those things.
Oh, I know. They're not even that much of a threat. They're just so negative.
Annoying. Yeah.
So yeah, they're just such a negative presence. Like, get out.
I had the same problem with sand sharks. It's like, what is your purpose? I don't get it. Go away.
Uh-oh, I think I've angered the rats. No, never mind. That's
Oh
just
god,
stalkers.
chubby stalker! No!
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright,
I
it's
can make
alright.
so many jokes about nerds.
It's alright, I'm
that
healing
will-
you, I'm healing you, I'm healing you. Don't panic. Turn around and fight, Moose, I'm healing you.
Oh.
Oh, it is a chubby stalker. You are not kidding.
No.
Wait a minute.
Here, let's
Can you
pump it
have-
full of stuff.
Can you have 2 shields simultaneously? I don't think so. No.
What the heck? What hit me? I really gotta stay out of people's things.
Oh,
Yeah, those
level
things are really
requirement
strong.
19.
Careful, that chubby one has a skull on it, which means it is like the game is trying to tell us don't.
Okay, I'll try to help. I'm
Why is it
Oh.
purple? Why
Thank
is it
you.
spitting purple?
It's a special one. It's so high level compared to us right now that it could be a problem.
No,
Oh,
we're gonna
look,
get
here
it, we're
comes
gonna get
Wander with his crazy shotgun.
I'm sorry.
Wonder.
I leveled up.
I know for a second I was like, we're doing so good. And I
Don't
see
let-
Wander
don't-
off
yeah,
to
no,
the
no.
side.
I mean, in the defense of Wander, though, I feel like by this point in the normal unmodded game, usually people tend to get like a really super OP weapon by now. Like, I found one sniper rifle that's pretty dang good. I
Yeah,
enjoy
what's
it.
that?
Oh, actually, hold
Pretty
on.
dang good.
I'm gonna barf some guns. Let's
They did
see.
say barf guns. Okay.
How do I just unequip something?
Oh, look at this nasty boy. Now that your shield's down,
Let's
you?
see.
just want to confirm. No, my sniper does fire damage.
There we
Not
go.
electrocute.
There's
damage.
2 yellow guns right here. One's a revolver, and the other's an SMG.
There we go. Now I have a lot more shielding. Great.
Ooh, let me compare. Okay, I do love Jacobs, and I do love yellow Jacobs. You have the
It's got a
murderer's
slow
Rat-a-tat-
fire rate, but a very high damage.
Oh, yeah, the fire rate is pretty low, isn't it? Hey, Moose, do you check out these guns?
Hey,
Moose
well,
might not need it if she actually uses the shotgun I threw at her.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like a grenade when you reloaded.
Yes, I already got Wanderer's barf bin.
Gun do I have down here?
I guess
Certainly.
I'll finish
Is that a
talking to Mordecai.
freaking torso?
Probably, yeah.
Oh no, it's a head. Now I'm on fire.
Oh. That's
Fire
a cool
you
looking
on
head,
fire.
Now you're on fire.
Oh yeah, I dinged. I gotta assign another skill point.
It's okay. It's comforting fire.
Rolling Echo to head. All my data's on a chip in my bird Bloodwing's collar, including your claptrap upgrade. Some Hyperion jackasses nabbed her and took her into the preserve over there. I'm glad you're here. I've been scouting the place for the last half hour, and it looks like at least a two-man job. If you can get inside through the shipyard, I can give you support and lead you to Bloodwing. You get my bird, you get your claptrap upgrade.
Oh, okay. To find his bird.
I'll provide support, just like in Tundra Express.
You said Mordecai, and I thought you were randomly talking about what's that show? Regular show.
Mordecai. Oh yeah.
He kidnapped Bloodwing, so I start pissing my pants and making threats that if anything happens to my bird, I'll blah blah blah. But Blood and I have been through a lot. I know my girl can handle herself.
Can you handle yourself, Mordecai?
I get the distinct feeling Bloodwing is not making it out of this.
Bloodwing will be fine. Don't say that.
Bloodwing duck.
They can't kill the pet.
Also, they call her Bloodwing because she has so much blood, and so she probably won't die.
I just,
That or she
I don't know.
just bathes in the blood of her enemies.
Which keeps her young.
I've just been playing a lot of other games with like really heavy death flags, and I'm like calling it left and right, and I'm like,
yeah,
see
I
them
know.
everywhere.
Yeah, once you learn how to notice them, they're so apparent, so obvious.
Now move on to another loader.
Hey, Moose, congratulations on your ding.
My ding?
Dinged. Leveled up.
Ding. Oh. Wipe it.
Call that a ding in the biz, okay?
Oh, dude. Since both of you guys have been playing Forager,
Yeah.
have you found the capitalism perk yet?
I
Which one is
don't
that?
remember.
Capitalism's the one in the very top right. It makes it so that every time you sell anything, you get EXP.
Oh.
Oh, no.
I sold 200,000 plastic and gained every level.
Whoa.
It was magic.
Okay, firstly,
Oh my God,
I'm
what
not
is
at that
killing
production
me?
level with plastic yet. I'm about to. I'm getting on my way there, but that's crazy.
I know.
It's the secret is lighthouses.
Oh yeah, the lighthouses. I mean, they stack, right?
Yeah,
Which is
multiplicatively.
like,
So
is the crux of it.
you want to get up to quadrillions of resources? That's the answer, apparently.
So wait, do lighthouses multiply what your factories put out too, like the plastic?
No,
or-
no, just raw resource gain.
Bloodwing
Okay,
should be
yeah,
in
that's
the
what I
holding
thought.
cells at the other end of the facility. You find her, you'll find your claptrap upgrade.
How do we turn this off?
Hey, you were talking about sake. I found this like food anime, and let me just say, you know what really grinds my gears is when I find a good anime, and it turns out it's just one of those like 12 episodes, and each episode is 2 minutes kind of situations.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
there's not that many. Like, it's only an anime, but I'm like, oh, this is so cool and cute. I love this. I'm like, oh, it's because they're only confident enough to sustain it for 2-minute bursts. And the season's over in like one session. It makes me so sad. The latest one that I've been watching is called Waka Kozake, which is about this 26, 28-year-old like office woman who it doesn't really show her office life. It just shows her like after work finding a new place every night to like sit alone and drink and eat interesting foods. It's actually where I learned about the kani miso. But so anyway, she was like talking about, when you eat this, there's just nothing as good as like warm sake or cold sake or this kind of beer. And I was like, darn it, media, you've influenced me again. I am now going to get alcohol. And so yeah, I went out looking for sake. But I was happy because this very like
Whoa,
local.
I fell in water.
Yeah, it kills
Did you die in the
instantly.
water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we cannot swim.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I got blasted into a very small opening.